Welcome back to the video, guys. Today it is a pretty nice day. Kind of cold, but sun's shining, so can't really complain about that at all. I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled out tomorrow, so I want a video to be able to edit during that time to post for you guys. And I just kind of want to show you guys what I'm up to here. What's going on with the truck, and maybe we'll do some maintenance on the Torino. I'll show you guys what I've been doing there too. So, as you can see, I got the motor in the truck. We got alternator hooked up here. We got power steering going over here. We got a cooler for the power steering. We got the carburetor, plug wires, distributor cap. We're making progress. This thing's getting close to firing up. I'm hoping maybe to bleed the brakes tonight, because I want to have brakes before we have go, if that makes sense. Also working with a fan. This is the fan that was on it. It had a spacer, mechanical fan. I ordered a clutch for it, but the clutch is not really right, or the fan's not right for the clutch. Do you guys think I need a clutch fan for it? This is a 390 GT cam headers, full barrel intake. I think it'll probably pull to about $5,000. So do we want a mechanical fan spinning at 5,000 RPM or whatever it's going to be with the pulley ratio? Let me know what you guys think. From what I can tell, these trucks should have a clutch fan, but I'm not for sure on that. Let me know what you guys think about this clutch fan deal. Also, remember, next time I go to the parts store, I need another 4 feet of heater hose, 5/8 heater hose, because I forgot the last time I was just there. I forgot. In other news, I finally bought a trunk seal for my trunk, so now it keeps the water out. I went ahead and I JB welded all of the rust holes in my trunk gutter, so should keep 92% of the water out of the trunk, I think. So pretty excited about that. Also bought a new turn signal switch, but this is a new old stock turn signal switch. It's like 160 bucks. But pinout is slightly different than the one in my car. I'm thinking this is probably for a car that was either a 4-speed or a shift on the column, or a shift on the floor, because it's missing the light for the column indicator. So currently, I plugged it in and it's not right. It does not work. But I plugged my old one back in, which is the one that's in there right now, and it does work. And I can't get it to not work. Basically what happens is sometimes my driver's side brake light / turn signal doesn't work. That side always seems to work, but this side does not. And it seems like if I just mess around with it a little bit, it works again. And I don't know what's wrong with it. I can't particularly see anything, that's wrong with it. I don't really know. So anyway, I'm gonna put that back together the way it is. I'm gonna hang on to this turn signal switch for a while. I don't know. Just for the heck of it. I'll probably try and sell it again. If you guys need a new old stock turn signal switch, it seems to be just fine, brand new. It's got the box still. If you guys need one of those, let me know. For 160 bucks, it's yours. That's how much I paid for it. So is that steep? Probably. Yeah, probably is. All right, so you can see that's the fan. That's the fan that's on the Torino there, and the clutch. And the clutch I bought is just like that fan clutch right there. Again, I don't really know. I don't know what exactly to do there. We'll figure it out though. We're gonna replace the fuel pump here. As you can see, that little corner of the engine block there, well, it's right by the weep hole for the fuel pump. I have no idea how old this fuel pump is, but I always thought that was oil leaking. Well, since I fixed my intake gasket leak, there's no oil leaks down through here, so that's got to be fuel, and it is pretty wet. And I know that that weep hole has always had a little something coming out of it, and I originally bought a fuel pump to replace it with, but that fuel pump ended up on the truck now. So I went ahead and I bought another fuel pump, and we're gonna put that on there here shortly, and hopefully that fixes that problem. Also, I also got a new carb shooter screen, got it mounted in here. It works. Pretty cool. I kind of broke the old one. I think I'm gonna try and make a bezel for it. The installation is not perfect, but is what it is. There's my car. But the problem is my O2 sensor doesn't seem to work. so I can fire it up, and well, it doesn't work. So I'm guessing the excessive consumption of oil has burned it up, because it only just reads 14.7 all the time. And I think that's not right. So I inquired with my guys at the parts store, and they said that a new one of these O2 sensors, which looks just like this, would be like $105 from them. I think from the Carb Cheater guys, it's like 70 or something like that. So I'll probably just end up getting a new one of these, unless you guys have any tips on how to make these work again. Because this one was in the header when the 390 exploded, and assumedly this one swallowed a bunch of water, and that's why it died. And the one that's in there right now apparently died. So if you guys have any ideas on that one, just let me know. I blew the one that's in there now out with brake clean yesterday, but that didn't fix it. So my dad said something about using a torch and heating them up real hot. Again, let me know. I don't really know. Also, so the excessive oil consumption, it probably burns like a quart every 100 miles. It seems like I put a whole bottle of Lucas in, Lucas oil stabilizer, and I can't really notice any difference at all. So today I bought this. So we're gonna put it in too. It's already about to the add mark on the dipstick since I added that Lucas in. So I'm just gonna put this in. It's thicker than molasses, as you can see, but maybe it'll, I don't know. Improves power and performance, reduces smoking, and stops oil leaks. I mean, what more can a guy want? I mean, really, it's like perfect. So we're gonna throw it in there because that makes sense. And then we're gonna put the fuel pump on. So I'm gonna go ahead and guys and get to that. Changing one of these fuel pumps out, it's super easy. I'm gonna take me a pair of vice grips with some fuel line on it. And I'm gonna kink it off probably right here and also right here. That way I don't get any fuel all over the place. I mean, there still will be, but minimize the amount of fuel spillage. 2 bolts, pump comes out. It's super duper easy. Gotta undo the fitting down there. But anyway guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get at it. I'm gonna start with go ahead and taking my breather off and just sticking this in there because it's gonna take a while to drain all that goo out of there. So let me know if you guys have any ideas on getting this thing to stop burning oil. Again, this is a 352 out of like a 60s Galaxy, standard bore, never been rebuilt. So it has an unknown amount of miles on it. It didn't smoke that bad when we first started running it, but it's definitely gotten worse. Also, because I've been beating the snot out of it, that could be why too. Or because I'm running Walmart oil, I don't know. You know, all of the things can cause that, I'm sure. What needs to happen is it needs to come out, and I need to put new rings and bearings in it, because it didn't have that bad of a ring groove when I had the heads off of it. But again, that all costs money, and I'm broke. So currently, I just need to save money so we can build the 406. Old fuel pump is out. The old AC. And here's the new fuel pump here. Yep, that's a fuel pump. It also came with 2 new gaskets, which I find pretty nice. Got old one out here. Everything seems kosher inside there, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick her back on. And I also wiped a little bit of the grease and stuff away, so maybe we can tell if this thing's gonna leak too. But there's the weep hole there on the new one. It was definitely, you know, nice and greasy and wet around, you know, this weep hole and that one too. And I just don't know where else it was leaking. It didn't look like it was leaking particularly around where it bolted the timing chain cover. And it doesn't seem like my timing chain cover is leaking either. And I know my intake isn't leaking, so, you know, I kind of feel like it was just coming out of that weep hole. I don't know, oil or gas or both, probably. Anyway, we're gonna replace it. It was 30 bucks. Hopefully, you know, obviously I'll keep that one, but hopefully this isn't any worse. Hopefully I'm making it better. Added the bottle of motor honey, thick molasses in there. I'm gonna turn them back together. I'm sure my creasing will still work. They're fast, but you know, it does that sometimes. Well, not that fast, I guess. Cool. Same oil pressure we always have, so that's not that I wanted it to be better oil pressure. See if the fuel pump's leaking. Fuel pump is not leaking anywhere I can see. Well guys, changed fuel pump out and no leaks. Seems to work fine. Took it for a quick test drive around the block. We're good. Tried to get a little bit of heat in that O2 sensor, but never came back around. It always just says 14.7, so. But at least I got us a vacuum and tachometer there. I'm going to get my GPS hooked up to the carb cheater, and I have a GPS speedometer too. So anyway guys, that's been an update for you. I'll have a more detailed video coming out soon about the truck and everything we've done with that so far. Yeah. Beautiful night out here tonight. Very nice. Well, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time on It'll Run.